But recently it was being pushed to allow biological males who identify as women into the college. But women across the country standing up and fighting back, including our next two guests who took part in overturning a decision by St. Mary's that temporarily decided to allow biological men to attend the all-women's school.
Joining us now is junior and chapter president of Turning Point USA at St. Mary's, Claire Batag, as well as sophomore and chapter vice president of Turning Point USA at St. Mary's, Macy Gunnell. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Claire, as Charlotte just mentioned, the school recently overturned the decision to allow transgender, biologically born men to attend the all-women's school. So how did you play a role in this being reversed?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, St. Mary's has always had a strong history of leaning their politics and their morals to the left side. Last year, I tried starting a conservative chapter on campus, which is Turning Point USA, and we were rejected multiple times. But Macy actually found out about this policy, and when we found out about it, we made sure that our Turning Point chapter acted as the whistleblowers of the whole policy update, and it kind of blew up from there. And then Macy and I ended up meeting with President Convoy and Vice President Lori Johnson to express our concerns with having, to be forced to live with the men. We brought up multiple concerns for injuries in sports, and the obvious one, potential sexual assault instances. And it seemed to them that they had no idea what we were talking about, and they didn't see anything wrong with the issue.
Yeah, Macy, I want to get your reaction. How did you feel when you heard biological males were going to be allowed to attend your school? Macy, can you hear us? Nope. Okay. Well, Claire, we'll go back to you. So yeah, St. Mary's University, as you mentioned, Claire, Catholic college. So were you surprised when you heard about this initially, that there was the potential that a biological male could be in the same dorm with you, using the same bathroom as you, same showers as you?
Yeah, I mean, I was completely terrified. I can't say that I was necessarily surprised because, again, St. Mary's has had this ongoing issue with leaning left in terms of policies and morals. But yeah, I would say I was terrified and I felt betrayed, because that is why I went to St. Mary's, and why I decided to go to St. Mary's was because it's all women and it's Catholic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know you guys obviously had a huge hand in making sure that now this doesn't happen. Was there kind of a sigh of relief that happened when you realized that the university will continue to remain an all-women's school as it's been since the 1800s?
Yeah, there was definitely a relief for us. I think that although this policy has been reversed, I don't think that this is the end of our fight. We even told President Convoy and Vice President Johnson that we were not willing to give up after the fight. And the look on their faces was pure disgust. They did not want us to keep putting up with the fight. But that's exactly what we're going to keep doing. And I think the next step is to demand the removal of these corrupt presidents and vice presidents and everybody who runs the administration.
Yeah, and we're seeing that throughout the country as well. Well, I think we have Macy back. Macy, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hi. Okay, so we just want to get your reaction as well when you heard that there could be biological males, again, sharing dorms, sharing showers, walking the halls with you at a university that you probably chose to go to because of its rich history of being an all-women's school.
Yes, it was absolutely astonishing. Quite frankly, I will say I wasn't too surprised, because this administration does have a very strong history of having these very strong DEI principles that they're trying to administer with the school. However, it's definitely something I was not going to sit back and watch happen. I mean, I could not just sit back and watch the safety of women be compromised, and also the mere definition of woman. I mean, these presidents and the vice president of a Catholic women's college can't even answer the question as to what a woman is. And it's astonishing, it's terrifying, and it's something that I can't just sit back and watch happen.
Mm-hmm. Macy, the president of the university, Katie Coboy, sent out an email apologizing for the original decision, saying, "We lost trust and unintentionally created division." Is the apology from the president enough, or should the school board hold her accountable for pushing this sort of ideology on college students?
It's not enough. Definitely not enough. They need to hold her accountable. They need to make sure she understands the damage that she's caused. I mean, they've lost so much money in donors. They've lost lots of possible enrollment as well. And in addition, her apology was not that great. I mean, she literally says in there that she's hoping to keep with this policy and she's hoping to administer it further. So this is something that for her is not a done deal. And if the administration, if the Board of Trustees is smart, they're going to see the damage that she's causing and they're going to know that they need to do something about it.
Yeah, I know, Claire, earlier you mentioned that you faced some issues with St. Mary's when you first tried to start a Turning Point USA group on campus. What were some of those issues that you were facing and kind of that backlash?
Yeah, they used quotes from the Turning Point website as well as quotes from Charlie Kirk, one of them being that there are only two genders and that they said that these are homophobic and transphobic claims that they will not stand for because St. Mary's apparently does not stand for these values, even though, in my opinion, I believe that Turning Point USA does, their mission, their values do align with the Catholic Church.
All right, Claire and Macy, thank you. Thanks for standing up for what you believe is right. And please continue having a great experience at your university as well. Thanks, guys, so much.
Thank you.
All right, up next, as pro-Palestinian protesters stormed New York City yesterday, President Biden